A bullet tears through the air, it strikes, a soldier falls. In that instant, between life and death, fate makes a choice. This is the story of 10 men who should have died, but didn't. War is a machine designed to end lives. Millions have fallen to its mechanisms. Yet throughout history, certain individuals have encountered death and walked away. Their survival defies logic, probability, and sometimes physics itself. These are their stories. France 1916. Private Henry Tandy moves through the ruins of Marcoing. The Battle of the Somme has turned the earth into a graveyard. He has already survived more than most. Today, he'll make a decision that changes the course of history. Through his rifle sight, Tandy sees a wounded German soldier limping across the battlefield. The man is injured, defenseless. Tandy has a clear shot. His finger rests on the trigger. But something stops him. He lowers his weapon. The German soldier nods and disappears into the smoke. That wounded German soldier was Adolf Hitler. Tandy's mercy allowed him to survive the war. 23 years later, Hitler would invade Poland and ignite World War II. One moment of compassion. 60 million deaths. Tandy would carry that weight until his death in 19,977. Stalingrad 1942. Soviet Lieutenant Yakov Pavlov and his platoon occupy a 4-story apartment building. German forces surround them completely. For 58 days, they will hold this position. The building becomes a fortress and a tomb for those who try to take it. Artillery pounds the building day and night. German infantry assaults come in waves. Pavlov's men run out of food, then water. They drink from radiators and eat wallpaper paste. The walls are riddled with bullet holes. Every room is a battlefield, yet they refuse to surrender. On day 58, Soviet forces break the German lines. Pavlov and his survivors emerge from the ruins. More German soldiers died trying to take this building than died taking entire countries. Pavlov himself survived without a single serious wound. Pavlov's house would become legend. Pacific Ocean 1942, Ensign George Gay pilots a torpedo bomber toward the Japanese fleet at Midway. His entire squadron flies into a wall of anti-aircraft fire. 30 torpedo bombers attack. 29 are shot down. Gay watches every single plane around him explode into the ocean. His plane is hit. The engine screams. His gunner is killed instantly. Gay crashes into the Pacific at 200 miles per HR. The impact should kill him. It doesn't. He surfaces in the middle of the Japanese fleet. Destroyers and aircraft carriers surround him. He is alone in the open water. For 30 hours, Gay floats under a seat cushion. Japanese ships pass within feet of him. Zero strafe the water searching for survivors. He hides beneath floating debris, dehydrated, exhausted, surrounded by enemies. At dawn the next day, an American patrol plane spots him. Against every probability, he survives. Finland, 1939, Simo Hsay is a farmer who becomes a sniper. The Soviet Union invades with overwhelming force. HI takes position in the frozen forests. He will kill over 500 Soviet soldiers in 100 days. They call him the White Death. The Soviets send entire teams to eliminate him. Counter-snipers hunt him. Artillery strikes target his positions. Mortars rain down constantly. On March 6, 1940, an explosive bullet strikes HI directly in the face. His jaw is destroyed. Half his face is gone. His comrades find him in a pool of frozen blood. They're certain he is dead. He wakes up 1 week later. The same day the war ends. H.T. Bai survives 26 reconstructive surgeries. He lives to age 96. When asked how he became such an effective killer, he answers with one word: practice. Vietnam, 1967. Lance Corporal Roy Benavidez boards a helicopter to evacuate wounded soldiers. As they approach the landing zone, heavy fire erupts. The helicopter crashes. Benavidez is thrown clear. Shrapnel tears through his back and leg. He should retreat. He doesn't. For 6 hours, Benavidez fights alone in enemy territory. He is shot 4 times, bayoneted twice. Hit by grenade fragments 7 times. His intestines are exposed. He continues fighting. He saves 8 men, carries them one by one to the extraction point. He refuses to die. When the rescue helicopter finally arrives, medics zip him into a body bag. They're convinced he is dead. As they're about to close the bag, Benavidez spits in the doctor's face. The only movement he can still make, he survives. President Reagan awards him the Medal of Honor. France, 1346. English longbowman Thomas of Hookton stands at Kreisai French. Cavalry charges across the field. Thousands of armored knights thunder toward the English lines. The ground shakes. Arrows darken the sky. The charge seems unstoppable. An arrow strikes Thomas in the shoulder. Another hits his thigh. A third pierces his helmet, grazing his skull. He continues firing wave after wave of cavalry, crashes into the English position. Bodies pile around him. Horses scream, knights fall. Thomas keeps fighting. When the battle ends, over 1,500 French knights lie dead. Thomas survives all 3 arrow wounds. He fights in 12 more major battles, dies at age 72. In his bed, surrounded by grandchildren, the arrows never stopped him. Sarajevo, 1992, Vedran Smailović, is a cellist trapped in a besieged city. A mortar strike kills 22 people waiting for bread. The city is starving. Buildings crumble under artillery fire. Smailović makes a decision. He will play his cello in the crater where they died. For 22 days, he sits in the open and plays Albinoni's Adagio. Snipers line the hills around him. Every day he is a target, bullets strike the pavement near him. Shells explode blocks away. He never stops playing. He never wears protection. He dares death to take him. Death never comes. 22 days, 22 performances. Not a single shot hits him. In a war where snipers kill thousands, he sits exposed and survives. His music becomes a symbol of defiance. Some call it courage. Others call it impossible luck. Japan, 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi is in Hiroshima on business. At 8:15 a.m., the sky turns white. The atomic bomb detonates. The blast throws him into a ditch. His face is burned. His eardrums rupture. He is 3 kilometers from ground zero. Over 70,000 people die instantly. Yamaguchi survives, burned and injured. He returns home the next day. Home is Nagasaki. On August 9, he is describing the Hiroshima bomb to his supervisor. At that exact moment, the sky turns white again. The second atomic bomb detonates. He survives again. Tsutomu Yamaguchi is the only person officially recognized to survive both atomic bombings. He lives to age 93. Dies of natural causes, 2 nuclear weapons, 2 cities erased, 200,000 dead. 1 man walks through both and survives. Afghanistan, 2009. Marine Dakota Meyer receives a distress call. 4 Americans and Afghan soldiers are trapped in a valley. Taliban fighters surround them on all sides. Meyer is ordered not to go. He disobeys. He drives directly into the ambush. For 6 hours, Meyer drives into the kill zone 5 separate times. Bullets shatter his windshield. RPGs explode around him. He is shot at from every direction. He pulls out 13 wounded, kills 8 Taliban fighters, provides cover for dozens more to escape. He refuses to leave anyone behind. Meyer is hit by shrapnel but doesn't stop. He is the first living Marine to receive the Medal of Honor in 41 years. 4 friends die that day. Meyer survives without a single bullet wound. He carries the weight of their deaths forever. Normandy, 1944. Paratrooper John Steele's chute catches on the church tower of Saint-Émile-Réglise. He hangs suspended 40 feet above the ground. German soldiers fill the streets below. The battle rages directly beneath him. He is completely exposed. A perfect target, he can't move. For 2 hours, Steele hangs motionless. He plays dead. His boot is shot off. A bullet grazes his foot. Paratroopers die in the streets below. Buildings burn. Men scream. He doesn't move, doesn't breathe. Finally, German soldiers cut him down. They take him prisoner. Hours later, American forces liberate the town. Steele escapes. He survives the war. Returns to Saint-Émile-Réglise for the 50th anniversary of D-Day. The church preserves a dummy paratrooper hanging from the tower. A permanent reminder, 2 hours. Completely exposed. He survived. These 10 individuals walked through fire and emerged breathing. Science cannot explain their survival. Probability denies it. Logic rejects it, yet they lived. Perhaps luck is real. Perhaps fate chooses, or perhaps war, in all its brutality, occasionally shows mercy. Every war produces stories like these. Moments where death reaches out and pulls back. Men who should have fallen but didn't. Their survival reminds us that even in humanity's darkest hours, life sometimes finds a way, against all odds, against all reason. They survived.